are we doing on our warm-up there, Stoney?
Is this my warm-up?
Yeah, I figured so. Are you ready to go?
Whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just trying to see if I can
Let me go
get
grab
the
us a
ball.
few tees real quick. Yeah.
I got tees.
Pretty good right there. I mean, session over.
Yeah.
I'll just hang around you and you can.
Well, I know it good here. I just can't understand it. I just don't understand.
So, when you say you can't get underneath the ball,
Yeah.
right? When you were out there playing, we're not using a tee, are we? Or are we using a tee out there on the field?
I'm using a tee.
You're using a tee. That's fine. I just want to know what our situation is and what we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's kind of take a look at it here. We'll videotape it.
Now this tee is a little lower than I normally put it, and I know this is the correct distance, but I can't get the suckers out of the ground.
Okay.
I'm old.
Okay, I got you.
So I put them normally put a little higher. But I'm going to try to hit this one, see what happens.
Well, I'm going to be here with you, so I can get that tee no issue for us. We're here to practice.
I got on top of that just a little bit.
Okay. Take a look at that. When we come on over here, Stoney, you can take a look at that real quick. So what club do we have in our hand?
This is an 8.
An 8-iron, okay.
This is my 100-yard club.
Okay.
Unless I hit it really good, and then it goes about 120.
One thing I kind of see here just a little bit is it looks like we've got kind of an open setup, right? Which I'm not opposed to, okay? But I just want to see how we kind of move through here. Good lateral shift. Good job there. Right. The big thing I kind of see here is we kind of, at the end here, we kind of lose that angle. See how that left elbow's coming in a little bit?
Okay.
Right, and then we kind of eat.
Yeah, then I pull the...
Right, so I would venture to guess that when you're missing the ball, you're talking. Am I correct on that?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Most of the time, yes.
Okay, so this is our culprit right here. This guy right here. So you see that left arm?
My elbow bending.
Mm-hmm. Right, that guy's sucking back in here, which is changing the radius of our swing arc. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. So let me see if I can figure this out.
So I'm gonna go grab. I'm gonna help you figure it out. I'm gonna grab the impact pack. And
Okay.
give you something to work on.
I got one of those at the house.
Perfect. We're gonna utilize that when you're at home. So I want you to go ahead and set on up to that tee like it's your ball. All right. So I'm going to put this bag right here. Okay. I want you to kind of give it a light hit into the bag for me. And hold it. Okay, good. Now what I want you to kind of do, right, is I want you to push that bag with your club. Push it, push it, push it.
What am I pushing?
You're pushing that bag.
Oh.
What's your arm doing? Staying straight.
Yeah, but because you told me, and I tried to do that, but my wrist is that all right?
Yeah, that's what we want. So when
Okay.
you see these guys on tour,
you know what? I said to myself, I put that bag away, and I said to myself, you know, when I was using that bag, I was doing awfully good, but I didn't realize that I had reverted.
yeah. So, you know, as I said, what we kind of see in the video, right, is that this left arm tracks up, right, which is going to get the handle
and
going
it's
up.
pulling, and it's getting on top of the ball. That's why I thought it was something in my body. I couldn't figure it out.
No, it's the left arm. So what we want to kind of do here, and let me kind of show you this drill here, right? So as I kind of go like this, I'm going to kind of take a light swing, and then I just want to kind of feel like I push that bag. Look what happens to my left arm, right? Everything stays out in front.
Yep.
Okay? Let's do that again for me, partner. Okay?
Now I play the 8, 7, 9, a little back of center.
That's okay. I'm not
Okay.
too worried about that right now, but I am worried about that left arm retracting back on us. There you go. Good. You feel that left arm moving through there?
Yep.
Good. Let's keep with that, okay? For right now. There you go. Good. Good. Right? One more time for me. All right. Okay. So just kind of give me a light swing, okay? And just feel like we're pushing that back. We're not trying to go full speed. We're just trying to do what we just did, okay? Does that make sense, Stoney?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Feel how your left arm's extended through?
Yep.
Good.
I mean, just as soon as you pointed it out, I saw it. And I recognized when I was using the bag. I use I've been using that target mat.
Yeah, that's a great little thing.
But it's the same. In the target mat, I hit behind the ball.
Yeah. We need to be hitting, you know, at the ball with the target thing going in front of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to help with that, right? Keep going. One more time for me. Good.
Now, I guess it ought to go like that or not.
The toe of the club goes left through impact. Okay, does that make sense?
Yes. So I'm gonna say.
Right. Now, if we do that, you can definitely feel that extension of that left arm as we come through, right?
Yeah, and it's not comfortable.
No, well,
it's not comfortable going there.
Yeah, not right now, right? So that's probably why we've been kind of chicken winging it, right? Because we want to, we may be trying to avoid an injury or try to hurt ourselves. There you go, better. Yeah, better. Right, good. Yep. All right, take a break for just a sec, okay, Stoney? Okay, that's a lot of work right there.
I've got and it's not dangerous to me right now, but I've got a little heart thing that makes me run out of breath.
Okay. Okay. Well, if you need a break for anything.
I mean, I just run out of it. It's not dangerous to me.
Okay.
I just get tired.
Okay.
Quick.
Gotcha. I understand.
And I'm fat, so if I bend over, I get tired of that too. I got Pat some teacup teas that don't have the little ridge on them that stop.
Oh yeah.
So she puts them into the ground a little further. She's doing so much better.
Is she? That's great to hear, man.
Yeah.
I'm.
She's not getting 100 yards with it, but she's probably getting 85 or 90.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's really good right there. So I'm gonna have you kind of, how you feeling there, Stoney?
I'm all right.
Okay. So I'm just gonna take
I was giving you an excuse, not a reason.
I got you. So let's just
so that you would notice me breathing hard and not worry about it.
give me a couple here, partner, okay? Just kind of feel like we hit that impact bag and push him through.
Okay, you see how I'm leaning forward. Is that good?
Yeah, I'd much rather, yeah, because we're going to start with a little bit of our weight on our front side, which is going to transfer our weight to the back side. Yeah, you see how you kind of push off there? Good job. Good. Good.
I think I like watching Lee Trevino, and I remember him saying, start your swing here to practice, and then open up.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's talking about let's get to impact first, right? Or feel that impact. And then
But I think he was saying keep my elbows in and straight.
yeah, you know, as we kind of come through, boom, just like that.
And I wasn't seeing that part of it.
There you go, good. So let's try this now that we've kind of got an idea, right? I'm gonna put that right here for us. Kind of do this, right? Remember we used to get that T out of the out of the ground drill.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going towards the tree.
Towards the tree, right? We're just focused on trying to keep that left elbow straight through impact, right? Or rotating through. Good job.
I don't know where it went.
Straight down the middle with a nice little draw.
Oh, did it?
Mm-hmm. Great job.
I lost it.
Well, if you keep losing them down the middle, they'll be easy to find. How you doing, Mr. Palmer?
Good, how are you?
Doing great.
I tried to make that one a little easy.
Okay.
I didn't swing too hard.
Okay. How did we do?
I think we did good. We went left a little bit.
Okay. Okay. How's our left elbow feeling as we're coming through impact? Does it feel a little bit more straight and rotating around us?
Well, I think so, because it feels uncomfortable.
That's probably a good start.
Yeah. I think that one's pretty good.
Yeah.
Not very long, and I probably should have been under it a little more than that to get a good hit on the string.
Well, remember, okay, we don't want to have the feeling that we're getting under it. I want you to have the feeling that you're staying on top. Does that make sense?
Okay, let's do it. I'm pushing the envelope here a little bit.
Okay.
I got behind it.
That's okay. That's okay. I like that you took a divot, right? What's one of the things that we're kind of struggling with a little bit? Topping the ball, right?
Yeah.
So now we're starting to get our low point down, getting that club to go down a little bit. We just need to work on it a little bit. Okay, does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm just going to put this in here, right here, just as so. Okay. And what we're going to work on is getting that tee out of the ground and getting a divot forward here on this swing.
Just hit the
Hit the tee. Yep.
okay.
All right. Good. Good. Right? So let me ask you this. That was a really good strike. Do you feel like you got under it or you stayed on top of it?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
I'd like to answer your question, but I don't know.
That's okay. Let's give it another swing.
It didn't feel particularly great.
Okay. good. Down and through. All right, that's what we're looking for right there. Okay, that's going to get us going through it. But if I start to kind of feel like I'm swinging up or trying to lift it, then I'm going to start using the leading edge.
Yeah, of course, if I get out in the fairway or the grass or something and hit one, I hit it off the ground. But when I was doing 100 yards, I was hitting it off the ground trying to get a divot. And my feeling was that from here, I'm going down. I'm hitting down on the ball.
Yes, I'd much rather have the idea or the sensation that we're hitting down and through the ball. Okay, I don't want us to just have the idea, so if you stand right over there for me, all right, I definitely want to have the idea that I'm hitting down and through it. Okay, so I'm going to kind of right, so one thing I want to kind of feel is that as I get here, I'm hitting down and through it. Okay, I don't want to feel like I'm hitting just chopping at it and stopping. Does that make sense? Because then I'm going to get this elbow to kind of lead back on me.
Gotcha. Yep.
Okay, so I want to feel like I'm getting here, like we did with the impact bag, and pushing through. You see how I'm doing that?
Yes.
Right. So even when I do that, I'm still making sure that my weight and my momentum's going down and through. Okay, so let's kind of give it a shot here, right? So as I kind of go down and through. Try it one more time. Okay, once again, kind of here, down and through. Okay, so you can see I got maybe a little bit behind it there, but definitely getting my club to come through there just a little bit, right? Okay. Any questions right there, Stoney?
Would I, in the long run, would I be better off trying to hit one off the ground? Probably not.
Well, I mean, I would like for you to learn how to hit it off the ground. I think that's, you know, kind of the objective, right? But if you want to keep continuing to hit it off a tee, I'm fine with that. But I think that if we keep hitting it off a tee with our irons, I think that we're going to get to the point where we're going to maybe make more bad habits than good ones, and we'll never be able to get to the ground. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, it doesn't, you know, matter to me per se, but I would like for you to be able to, you know, if you needed to, you could hit it off the ground with confidence. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So why don't you come on over here, right?
And I guess you're supposed to come in like this and go like that.
Yeah,
and I seldom do that. I normally just walk up like this and try to get myself centered. Well, I got behind that one for sure.
A little early release. All right, so let's just try to get back to focusing on keeping that left elbow straight through impact, right? Trying to keep it rotating around our chest. Much better. Take a break for just a second, okay, Stoney?
Oh, I'm fine.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, feel
so
like
this is the way I normally set up. I try to feel my hand down here, close in, and center the club, watch the face, and then...
There you go. Now, I'm not opposed to the setup. The setup's okay. I just want to make sure that we're keeping that left arm straight and coming through, right? That's the big thing, right? I mean, if I can get you, you're setting up A-okay. Okay.
I have no idea But it was a pretty good hit.
It sounded pretty good. I was going to say it sounded pretty good right there. But I could be wrong on that. All right, I'm going to come on back over here to the impact bag for us.
Okay.
All right, let's get that going. So, bring him on over here. Okay. So, that being the ball. Okay, and I just want us to hit the impact bag and kind of push that bag through, okay? Feel what that left arm's doing. There you go, good job. Good. All right, hit it and push that bag through. Yeah, there you go. Feel how that toe's got to go left when you do that?
Okay.
Right?
My toe goes left?
Yeah, the club. Yeah, the club. Not your toes. Club's toe. Right? Feel how as you push that through, that club's closing and rotating closed?
I did.
Okay.
But I'll try to notice this time.
That's fine, no problem. You take your time. All right, where's your club at? All right, see how it's turning over?
Yeah.
See where your arm's at?
Was it good?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay, good.
Okay, doing
It
great.
felt good.
Good.
It felt uncomfortable, so it was good.
Right, if it ain't strange, we're not making that change, right?
Yeah.
Good. Good. Okay. That's all I really want us to kind of focus on here today. I think that's going to be a big help for us.
My goodness, yeah, you fixed me in 5 minutes. or you got me on the road.
Got you on the road. We've diagnosed the issue. That at least we've got there. Okay. So let's just go ahead and work on our movement patterns, and we'll start getting on the ground. Good job.
It wasn't a perfect hit by any means. I think I hit a little bit high.
It looked pretty good to me.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of.
I got under that one.
Right. A little bit of an early release, right? Oh, well, it probably came back a little bit.
This one did.
Right, so remember, let's kind of get back to this again.
Yeah.
Let's do one of these, right? So hit the bag and push the bag forward, push it through. There you go, good.
Yeah, I was focused on trying to hit the ball where my elbow was.
Right, so I want you to remember this, right? Swing the club, not hit the ball, right? Just
Okay.
swing the club, don't hit the ball. Right, it's a golf swing, not a golf hit.
I got on top of that just a little bit.
A lot of swing thoughts going on there, wasn't there? I could tell there was a checklist going on there.
Yeah, the checklist is going on.
Okay.
You know, I watch the pros. They do a checklist too.
They do. They do.
And that's one of the things. If you focus on one thing, you forget another thing.
Correct. All right, let's focus on pushing that bag through. Right. There you go. Good ball.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that one.
Good. All right, feel like we're pushing that bag through, right? Hitting that impact bag and pushing through it. A little bit of an open club face, right? So remember that toe's got to go left, right? Okay, so set up for me. So as we come on through here, go ahead and set up. So remember, as we kind of come through here, right?
Didn't feel comfortable.
That's fine. Break on out of it. Good.
Nothing wrong with that one.
Go. Let's keep going. Doing great, buddy. All right. So if I were seeing anything, when I see a ball, I want to see at least falling a little bit over to the left and to the right. Does that make sense? Because we're going to get a little bit more yardage, right? And it tells me that we're getting through the ball, right? But if it starts to kind of go up to the right a little bit, we're going to have a lot of spin, probably a little bit shorter, right?
I'm a methodology person. What causes that?
The top or keep the face open.
Okay.
Right,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
if I kind of do this here, so let me just kind of demonstrate here for
Okay.
you. Right, so just kind of watch me as I kind of do this. Right. So for this one, right here, I'm going to keep the face open and watch what kind of happens, right? So as I kind of go, right, see how it goes right, left the face open a little bit. Trying to, most people try to control the club face that way, right? We want to kind of feel more like this, right? So as I come through here, right? See where my toe is?
Yes.
Right? You see how my forearms have crossed over?
Yes.
Right? And now my right elbow is nice against my side, not getting.
Okay, it is bent a little bit though. I'm trying to keep mine straight.
Right, as I get to impact,
So-
it's like that. Yep.
So when I get to impact, maybe I don't keep my elbow straight after I hit it.
No, so if I kind of get you kind of tucked like this, boom, right? See how that kind of folds at that
Yes.
point, right? It's going to fold, right? It's going to be straight right here, but then as it comes and it folds, and then that's what's going to give us our turn, right? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Right. Take a break for just a sec, Stoney. You got some water or anything like that?
I forgot to bring my water. I'm all right. I don't
Okay.
need water. I'm good.
All
I
right.
drink a lot of water.
Do you? Okay, good. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, I'm
Hopefully the
good.
cloud cover's coming in, so it's not so bad right now.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. And Pat's going to be chafing at the bit when I get home.
She's going to be taking what?
Chafing at the bit, wanting to go.
I bet you. I bet she's going to be excited.
Yeah. This is the first day she's got up and feeling good.
That, that's a feeling in itself right there, right?
Yeah.
That's like you got a new lease on life.
All right.
All right, so remember, right? Impact, keeping that arm straight, rotating our forearms, and then that elbow's going to soften up as we come past impact.
What happened?
Let's take a look.
I'm going to hit this one off the ground. You don't mind that? do
No,
you?
not at all.
Or try to.
Take a look at that. First one up here. So one thing I would like to kind of see here with our backswing a little bit is I'd like to see a little bit of the hinge. See how the hands are kind of,
Stiff.
yeah, and then you kind of come through here. We never really set our wrists, so that's why we're kind of having a hard time maintaining that angle.
And that's my elbow's not quite as bad, but it's still bent.
It's still bending. Like right here, I'd like to kind of have that more straight and the forearm kind of more rotating over a little bit, which probably left us to a ball to the right if I had to make a guess. Was that the first one? In the first one, did it go out to the right a little bit? That's okay.
I was focused down here.
Gotcha. Alright, so one I'd like to kind of see is a little bit more of a wrist hinge, right? So as we kind of get right here, I'd like to see that club more in this position, right? And then as we get to here, that position. No, you're good. You're good. So kind of let me kind of help you with that, right? So one thing we want to kind of do is get a little bit more of a wrist set, which is going to help us on the other end a little bit.
Okay, my grip is good.
Just make sure.
Is it too strong?
So here we go, in the fingers. Very good. How does that feel right there? Okay.
Yeah, that's normal for me, but that's a strong grip, isn't it?
And we're losing it out to the right, right? So we want to strengthen it up so we can close that club face a little bit, right? Does that make sense?
So I'm all right with my thumb here.
Yes, sir.
And I'm doing that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we want to go.
So here we go. So set up for me. I'm going to kind of give you a different feel. So as you kind of bring that on back here, right? You want to feel like somebody chopped your hands off right there.
Right? Oh, that's
going to be tough, right?
It's going to be tough.
I got you. But we want to kind of feel like it's here, right? See, now I've got kind of a wrist angle here. I've created an L, right? Instead of our hands kind of being back over here, right? Where I guarantee you, if I leave the club here, you feel the weight of the club, right? Now you're in control, right? Okay. So that's one thing that we're going to have to kind of work on a little bit, right? Okay. Does that make sense? So if I got you kind of like this, and then over, now hinge up. Right? Yourself a little turn. So now you've created the wrist angle here, right? Now as we come down here, right? You see how that maintain this angle, this wrist angle right here? Right? Feel that back here, back here, behind your hand?
Yeah.
As we come through. Now you see how your arm is nice and straight as we come through here? It's kind of in part because of the wrist angle. Right, as we come through, let your lower body come through for me. Good, now that's going to rotate and come through. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm going to try.
Yeah.
Hold on, so I'm going.
I got you. It's going to take a lot of time for that. I'm not going to lie about that. Have some mobility in our wrists. Much better wrist hinge there. Right? Okay. Go ahead and give me a practice swing here real quick. Let's take a look at that guy. Love it. So we're still kind of flat right here a little bit. Better. See how we created it a little late? Much better late than never. Right? Okay. See what we're trying to get at right there, Courtney?
Yep.
Okay, so as you kind of come, and look, as you've done this, look where your back is in relationship to the target.
Here, that's what I said. That would help me lose a little more weight because I'm
You're rotating more, right?
Yes.
Good.
And that's the object, I'm sure.
So let's see how we did with maintaining our angle. Right? A little bit better. All right, let's see how we did here. All right, see how we're kind of losing that angle?
I lost my elbow.
Right? And let's see how we're doing here. A little bit, but it's better. Right? Getting that right arm through. Get that. you with just, I want to work on the bag for a little bit more, and I want to kind of work on your takeaway just a little bit, kind of give you a different feel. So you see how we're kind of, right? We still feel a lot of the weight of that club back there, and then you do a good job of getting that set right there. I like that. Okay.
Loosening my grip really, really helps.
Right, and I bet we're getting a lot more speed through it too. Right, good.
And it doesn't feel as uncomfortable.
Okay,
With the grip.
good. All right, so let's just kind of give that a few swings, right? Just kind of get a feel for it, okay? Good.
So I should be doing, a turn should be more pronounced.
Probably more, yeah. We probably want our, you know, maybe the idea of our turn being deeper, right? More, greater. Would like to see that stance narrow up just a little bit more. Yep, yep, because we got what, a 8-iron there or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
I felt the elbow well, though I thought.
Okay.
That was better, I think.
Good. So here, we'll do this. Now here's another drill to kind of help you with that. Right, so if I grab a towel here and I put it underneath your arms.
I've seen this do
Okay, yeah, yeah.
this. And this is the Lee Trevino thing. Start this way
Yep,
and then loosen up.
correct. So I just want you to hold that underneath your arms just as so. And I want you to just make small swings and feel like we're holding that thing in there. Feel what your left elbow's doing. All right? Feel how you got to rotate and turn around.
This is exactly what Lee Trevino pretty wild swings.
Yeah, pretty wild, but you're starting to feel the connection of what your arms and chest have to do through impact, right? They're not two separate units, they're working as one.
Now I'm going to add in a hinge. I tried to.
Just a small little hinge. Yeah, that's it. Good.
I'm done.
I got you. Take a break. Call it a day. That's good with you, Stoney.
That's good with me.
Okay. So you sit right here and let me kind of talk about a few things just for us to work on.
Okay, yeah.
How's that sound?
Oh, I'm good. I just, I gotta take this home and clean it.
All right. So impact bag, right? Let's talk about the impact bag. Okay. What I want us to kind of do at home on the impact bag, okay, is I want us to kind of get, you know, just small little swings, kind of feel like we set the club, okay? Right? Just a small little swing, set the club, just as so, right? And then I want us to kind of, and you see how that's what we're going to feel like through impact. Now after that, that elbow is going to fold and come back, okay? But right now, we need to get that feeling, right? Just like this, boom, and pushing through. Okay, that's going to keep this structure maintained out in front of us. Okay, so that's what we want to kind of work on with the impact bag right there. Okay. Now the other thing that we kind of talked about a little bit, and I think a great drill is to get a towel underneath our arms, like we did right there.
Yes.
And all I would do for this is, I wouldn't even worry about the ball. Okay, I would just kind of get here. That's as far back as we're going to hinge it right there. Don't try to do anything more than that. Just here and then here, right? And feel your body rotating around. Okay, so as you kind of see, it's like this. Here, right? See how everything's straight through? Boom. Okay, see that right there in front of you? Here, here, here. about other things here that we kind of talked about a little bit. I can see that when we're starting to get a hinge, right, we're getting a much more deeper back to the target than when we kind of go like this. Right, we kind of let that club go like this, and we really don't get our back to the target, right? We kind of keep our hands out like this, and then it's kind of, right? So if I can get you to get here and turn through, we're going to start making some really good contact.
It's all a matter of habits, making habits.
Right, you know, making sure that we work on the impact bag, doing what we do there, right? And then making sure that we kind of get that drill where we feel that left arm kind of turning around and through. It's going to be good for us. Okay. Any questions right now?
You're a great man. Thank you, sir.
I certainly try, Stoney. I certainly try, my
I
man.
appreciate it very
You
much.
got it. When do you hit Operation 36 again? When are you heading on out to the course?
We didn't do much while the snowbirds were here.
Yeah.
Way too many people.
A lot of people, isn't there?
Yeah, but we're back to lessons every Wednesday, just at one time rather than 3 times with 30 people on each one.
Yeah.
So we're going to start back there.
That's great. Who's the instructor on that one?
That's Tom Gullum. Do you know him?
I think he's a young guy, isn't he?
He is a young guy. He's darn good.
Yeah, I've heard good things about him, and he's
doing I think he's making lots of money, and he's making lots of money for the golf course.
well,
Because he brings in the people. These people are paying $120 a piece, and there's probably 50 or 60 of them.
well, then they're doing good, man.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he'll be a director of instruction at his own golf course real soon. I promise you.
And